Hey guys, what's up? Remember years ago you could get a beater with a heater for $500 and that sucker would last you about a year before you had to get some major repairs done? Well, guess what? If you're in the market for a new vehicle, don't buy a Chevy Silverado 25 or 26, and I'll tell you why. Chevy has no fix for these vehicles when it comes to the infotainment system. We got our 2025 last year with 3,000 miles on it, and we thought this is really cool and it's a great driving vehicle, but the infotainment system failed on it before the first payment was made. And we thought, okay, whatever, it took it in on numerous times. And the sucker just did not work. And talking about every sound in the vehicle was null and void. The blinker, the phone, the OnStar, etc., didn't work. And after numerous trips to the dealer, which included me dropping it off, taking the shuttle, and because of course they don't have loaners, they finally agreed to buy that back and replace it with a 2026 with 17 miles on it. The infotainment system on this one has failed as well, including and continuously the Android Auto. Now, it's promised on the checklist that it works through Wi-Fi, so you don't have to have your phone plugged in for the Android Auto to work. Lo and behold, it does not work. It works if you plug the phone in, but not wireless. So it stinks, and they have no solution for it. We've had this one in the shop a multitude of times, and they state, well, we'll replace the radio. Well, that's fine. What's the ETA? And they said, we don't have an ETA on the radio, so therefore there is no fix. It's a $65,000 vehicle, much more expensive than my $500 beater with a heater, and it doesn't work. Chevy, we've been dealing with them directly, will not buy this vehicle back. They said it doesn't qualify. And I said, what qualifies? But she can't transfer me to the department that will give me an answer. So our hands are tied. And we all know when you trade a vehicle and you lose about a third of the value. So that's not an option either. So now what? I have no idea. So if y'all have solutions or can let me know what steps we can take, please let me know, because I'm at the end of my rope with Chevy. So all I can do is tell y'all, buy something that is trusted and true. And I know it doesn't seem like it's a big deal to some people, but it's a big deal to us, and those people higher ups at Chevy. I bet they're expensive sport cars that they spend big bucks on. If their expensive sport cars didn't, oh, I bet that it would be all over the news. But because I'm a little guy, it doesn't matter, does it? So anyways, that's all I wanted to say. Don't buy a Chevy. I would say buy foreign, but that's my thing. So anyways, that's all I've got, and I will be back.